people with really strong opinions about whether it's appropriate to make fun of the deaths of millionaires and
Yes, they do, and I want to talk about why. Her video is perfect, please go watch it, but also, how many times did you see memes or articles or anything at all on Facebook, etc., about the submarine, but you didn't really see anything at all about the migrants? Meanwhile, there were over 700 migrants drowning off the coast of Greece, while these millionaires and billionaires were taking a joyride down to the sunken Titanic, even though they had actually been dead for days because the ship imploded on day one. The U.S. Navy knew about it on day one when they heard the implosion. They alerted the Coast Guard, and they continued searching for the billionaires. But you know who weren't people that they were searching for? The migrants that were off of the coast of Greece. So we heard about these people for days, and they had already been dead. But we didn't hear a thing about the migrants that were continuing to drown. Still could have used help. Let this be an example of how the wealthy attempt to manipulate us, because how many times did we see these posts? And how few times did we see these other posts? It's all about them pushing these narratives, pushing these stories onto us and trying to get us to focus on certain aspects or people, thoughts, etc. And it's just to focus our attention, to divert our attention elsewhere so we're not paying attention to other things. It's all a distraction. This has all been a distraction. What else has it been a distraction away from as well? Maybe the fact that Norfolk Southern didn't have to blow up the train in East Palestine, and they were actually informed that they didn't need to blow up the train, and they had seen the temperature drops over the few days while they were watching it, yet they still blew it up and continued to pour poison into our atmosphere and poison the surrounding area. Could it have been the lab-grown meat thing? Oh, wait, just to be clear, though, I mean, what would be so terrible about lab-grown meat? I mean, it's not like the products that you consume that are supposedly animal products are even relatively close to the animal that they even started at anyways. Rage towards the billionaires and the millionaires is the appropriate response. Just saying. Because they don't care about you, or me, or us, or the planet. All they care about is the little paper money that they make, or I guess that we make for them through our labor. So if you feel bad, don't. There is one person that was actually in that sub that maybe we should feel bad for because he was 19 and he didn't want to be there in the first place. But let's use this as an example, actually, of why you shouldn't do things that you don't want to do and that you feel you shouldn't do. Because he didn't want to be there, but his father made him be there. And he chose, like, he was there because it was Father's Day. Like, it was a Father's Day thing. So, congratulations, holidays! Don't disregard your own intuition because of peer pressure.